Polania again. Give us a different map, though. And Albion's in the game. That's not fun. Okay, Polania Militant. Pretty sure I've never actually played this combination. Saxony Agriculture. Rip that. Albion Mechanical. We almost won with that earlier tonight. Is that Nordic Engineering? Okay, good. Build local infrastructure. It's one upgrade, one mech, one structure, one recruit, one of each resource. Jonathan Jankowski, what's your favorite faction? I go back and forth. Playing Polania is a lot of fun. Because you just don't know. You don't know what sort of encounters you're gonna get. And your game is so encounter dependent. Polania is a lot of fun. Saxony is a lot of fun. My favorite faction might be Crimea, but they're just so dominant. And when you get Crimea, a lot of times you know what you're going to do your first 10 plus moves already. Or you leave your peninsula and get out and start fighting everybody. That's what makes Saxony and Polania so entertaining, because after the initial setup, what you do has to do with what the board looks like and what's happening on the board. Okay, let's think about what we're going to do here. Grab me one. All right, guys. While Albie's getting a drink, let's talk about what we're gonna do here. We're trading 2 metal. We're gonna move. We're gonna move this worker to the village and the character to either one of these spaces. Probably this one. Doesn't matter though. Then we're gonna trade for 2 more metal, and we're gonna move again, and we'll get the character on the encounter. Get a mech. In an amazing world, we will get a second mech off that encounter, right? So we'll get on the factory. We'll get on the factory in, this was 1 turn, 2 turns to move, 3 turns to trade for metal, 4 turns to get the encounter. We'll get on the factory by turn 6 if we can get a mech out of the encounter. Just amazing. If we don't get a mech, hopefully we get something else useful. Not like that last game where we got the power counter, which was just downright terrible. Area control is going to be the name of this game for us. Saxony Agriculture is a bad combination. It is going to take him a lot of time to get out of his base and start moving around. Albion moves really slowly. Nordic Engineering, in a lot of situations, doesn't even build a single mech. Just puts around here and gets stars. Well, he's never played Nordic. So, or never plays Nordic, so he needs to figure out what he's So who knows, he might build mechs. And the reason we trade for 2 metal again here is because if we don't get that mech, we have a metal left over from the first deploy, so we can turn around, trade again, and get our second mech. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to get our submerged mech and our speed mech so we can go direct to the factory. That's also going to open up this encounter, this encounter, this encounter. It's still here. It won't be still here if it's still here. And in a crazy world, if this is still here. But even if we take away Albions, Nordics, Saxonies, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 encounters, 3 of which we can get to just with speed and submerge. He went to this one. He doesn't want us to get it. But since we're going for the submerged mech, we could get this one. It's just a matter of does he get back to it before we get to it. If we get the one that costs $4 to get a mech, we can't get it. We have no money. I guess we're hoping for the one where it costs 3 popularity to get a mech. What is Nordic gonna do? They got the mill on the oil. And the upgraded upgrade. So each produce now they can get an upgrade. Alright. And let's leave this guy here. We need something good here. We'd like to see more metal or a mech. No money. Really is a darn shame. Oh, watch this. Boom. Boom. We have literally 0 coin. Now we have some coin. Got it, guys. That's the dream. We're gonna get factory turn 6. We're gonna have 3 mechs in turn 6 on the factory. We're gonna get beat to that encounter. There's nothing we can do about that. We should be able to get 4 more. We'll probably pick up Riverwalk next. So next turn we'll produce. It's a filler turn. We'd like to go to the factory, but we can't because we moved last turn. You can't get a bottom row action out of any of these. So what are we going to do? We're going to produce, because producing all by itself is kind of like a bottom row action because it gets you more workers. So this militant board, the power star is not an option. So what we're hoping for is mechs, enlists, objective, combat worker. Really the only option. So we gotta we gotta be opportunistic about our combats. So now we just hope that we can get something really good at the factory. Nordic's gonna build another building. Saxony's not sure what to do with this mat, understandably. How much popularity does he have? Yes, 4. I would seriously consider that one. His shoes. So what resources is he get? He's gonna go for those enlists. Alright guys. This is the defining moment. We're gonna put a mech on a lake here. We can surprise attack just about anyone we want, except Nord. And we're going to the factory. What are we gonna get? Yeah. Build 3 structures, none of which are adjacent to your home base. We'd have to use this 3 different times. We have 4 encounters. At least 1 upgrade, 1 mech, 1 structure, 1 resource turn. I hate taking this with so little popularity, but we're gonna do it. We're ahead. It's early, doesn't mean much. Saxony cannot invade over here. It takes Albion a long time to get over there. So I think we want to end with our character on this encounter. So if we use the factory card to go here, we can do a 2 move to here. But then use our factory card to go to here and do a 2 move. So now we find out what we're going to get from these encounters. Because we only have one popularity, we're going to have to go... Basically, we're going to have to do the first option, which gives us a popularity, and something else. So we can keep using the factory card. At least every other time we have to do that. Predicted another upgrade. Build a building. So we don't want to build there, right? What's the building bonus? Farms and tundras. Go ahead and get the mech star. How much power does Albion have? Much. Actually, let's take this one, I think. We can produce or enlist next turn. Four mechs turn Polania, never seen that ever. Actually terrifying. Alright, so this turn we can't use our factory card, but we can produce. And we can build a building. Getting the building bonus would be nice here, but it's going to slow us down too much. We can build there and go to 5 workers. Then use our factory card again. We don't want to stick around and have to fight Nordic, that's for sure. Got a lot more power than us. We got to get 3 structures not adjacent to our home base. So we're going for the build star. Let's go ahead. Go ahead and put the armory. On the farm. One bad thing about getting all these mechs out so quickly is we didn't even have our coin enlist. And we're not going to get coin for many more mechs now. So now we're going to use a popularity, use our factory card, we're going to place a mine right here. And what that's going to mean is that after we go to an encounter like this one, the next move, we can move one of these workers out. We can use the first move to go to an encounter, and we can use the second move to move a worker out to a tundra. And then we can use our factory card again and build another build. I don't know who Danny is. Hopefully he has a good strategy for Nordic. Nordic says he's going to do Danny's strategy. Oh, Saxony went for balanced workforce. Give up, lol. Apparently Danny likes to give up. Alright, mine right here. Used to spread out our workers. Let's take this guy to here. Tundra, hopefully we'll get the option to build a building. That would be great. Worker and 2 resources, we don't need that. We're going to gain in popularity. The next encounter we go to is going to go with a regular move. It's going to go here to here, so we don't have to use our factory card next turn. This is actually really good. It uses up our popularity. Because it's on an oil place, so it's more bonus, structure bonus. Let's see here. Upgrade star. Okay, yeah. We're definitely getting the build star, the objective star, the worker star. That's 3. We also have the mech star. That's 4. So if we could get 2 combats, that's all we need right there. Probably not going for enlists. If we can't get 2 combats, what do we get? Worker. For objective. Build. Mech. I guess we're hoping we get some power. Alright, we got 3 stars in round 10. So we're not going to use our factory card anymore. We're going to produce next turn. We're going to get the worker star. Is there anyone we can fight at all? Saxony just has too much power. Everybody's got too much power. Actually, we're gonna wait on the worker star, I think. We went ahead and grabbed the enlist because in case we have to do 3 more, it helps us to have it sooner rather than later. Because we still have a produce and a move to get an encounter. Gonna go for the encounter this time and hold off on that next produce. Hopefully the encounter does something that turns a filler move into a bottom row action. Like we get more oil, we get more food, we get an enlist, we get power. We would take power happily. Thing is double units, and here looking at 9 power. What is Saxon doing? He's taking his sweet time. Alright, he's going to 4 workers. Gonna move. And we're gonna put another mech on the water. It's gonna be this one. So these two can move workers out. once we get to 8 workers. Give us power, I guess. Give us food, give us power. Okay. Got some power. Not a lot. Would have liked to see 4 power. 4 power and some food would have been amazing, but the problem here is we're low on coin. And if the game lasts too long, Albion's going to pass us. If they pass us by 5 to 10 coin, it's going to be very hard for us to catch up. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and produce. If we go ahead and produce, it's going to give us the worker star, and it's going to give us another food. What's the significance of the other food? We can trade when next turn we decide to enlist, we can trade food and an oil. And then the next turn we could get an upgrade. We could upgrade the enlist, which gives us additional power. And it also means that the last 2 enlists are just trade actions. Or we could just double attack Nordic, and see what happens. Problem is, if we do that and it doesn't work, it's a wasted turn. Nordic's gonna run away. He's afraid. No one's gonna give us a combat this game is the problem. Oh, I thought Saxony was gonna leave a lone mech there for us to attack. No such luck. Alright. Start spreading out. This is the last encounter. Hopefully it gives us something good. We did that because We don't need the second one. We're gonna dismiss this because we don't want to pay $2 for food we don't need. We have 2 workers here. Albion can attack us and they can win the battle, but then they're out of popularity. They do that, then they can't produce. And Saxony just quit on us. The bot is going to attack us next turn, so we have to decide which we want more, the upgrade, the enlist, and we want the enlist more. It's combat cards, hopefully we can pull a 5 out of the hat. And we pull a 5 out of the hat. So Albion just got sword, which means there's a good chance he's coming for us. Because he's at 3 pop now. And if he hasn't gotten the enlist bonus already, he can get 2 popularity out of that. Which means he can keep producing. So there's a very good chance we're about to lose this oil. Interesting. This is a big risk right here. Paid off. What we needed. What we needed. Where did we just get attacked? Yeah, I said the bot was coming after us, didn't bot's gonna go ham. He's gonna throw down 12. Oh, bots are more sophisticated now, I guess. Used to, the bot would just guarantee throw down 12. Okay, the name of the game now is spreading out. Spread out, enlist. Spread out, enlist. Nordic's actually in second, so we're gonna be kind of mean to Nordic. Oh, we missed it. We could have just attacked Saxony. Oh, that's cheap, though. No, he's got 15 power. What are you talking about? Couldn't have attacked Saxony. Alright, we got a lead. Just need it to not erode. It doesn't really matter at this point. $17 lead. What he should do is he should use his second move to bump this worker. Now he's gonna attack. He's gonna attack Saxony. He's going for 2 combat stars. Don't need to produce anymore. I can pay for it at least. Sword hurts. His mech ability that takes away 2 combat power. Yeah, he's going all out there. This is gonna be close, guys. He didn't take the factory. Nine. Saxony has 5 power and probably has a 5. If I attack Saxony, I can throw 10. He can throw 10. Guys, is it cheesy if I use the bot to end the game here? A little cheesy, isn't it? I think it's lame. Not gonna do it. Okay, who can move? He can't move. It doesn't matter if he can move. He can't move. Guess I should have just done 12. Alright. Oh, I gotta end the turn. We should have used one of our movements to bump these two workers, which would have taken 2 territories away from Albion. I didn't do it because I was thinking I didn't want him to come back and attack me on that flag, but he can't move next turn, so I should have done that. Alright guys, this is game. Wondrick doesn't have a 12. Have to be more than that, because I'm going to end with a 63. I don't have a 7. They need a 17 turn right now, and it's not happening. Alright, Nordic. He's trying to maximize his points right now. Really should have moved the mech up here too, instead of down here, because that allowed him to get an extra territory. He has no food for the bottom row action, so no more coin for that movement. Forgot about the mine. Oh wow, that was close. That was close. Not quite enough. All right. That was Militant Polania in 19 turns. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you later. And